Welcome to another Real Talk with Lady Dayane. Thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to tell you to live your life to the fullest and leave this place without regrets. I decided to do this talk today because too often we live without really being alive. Yes, too often. Too many of us live like that. We are living, but we're not really alive inside. Why? Because we live like we are always tired, always sorry for ourselves, and we feel misunderstood as well. Why do we feel like that? We feel like that because we let society, friends, family decide our happiness, decide of our action instead of letting ourselves decide of what is good or not for ourselves. Too often, you're having a conversation with someone, you're giving advice or you've been giving advice, and we find ourselves saying, yes, but. If it's yes, why do you have a but? That's because we keep on looking for excuses. We keep on looking for excuses not to do what we're supposed to do. Excuses to justify our position in life. Excuses for everything. So when you start talking to someone or someone talks to you and you say yes, but, that's only because you set yourself up or you let other people set yourself up to think that you are a failure, to think that it's not going to be possible for you. We always wait for the good time. We wait for the good opportunity, but we don't do nothing. We're just waiting. It's never a good time for us. We're waiting, and things never happen. We stay without moving, without taking any action. You may move in your everyday, you go to work, you come back home, you're clean, but deep inside, the true you is not moving. It's not living to the fullest, like you're just paralyzed. We watch other people moving, doing things, great things, and we stay on the side thinking, I wish I could have done this. I wish I did this. I wish I did that. But we never take time to actually move and dare to do those things. So you see, when you see all those people succeeding, it's not because they're lucky. It's not because they're better than you. It's not because, they've been through less trauma than you. Sometimes if you take time to, search and understand somebody who succeed, look into their own life, their own story, you understand often that what you've been through is nothing compared to what this person has been through. But this person is succeeding. This person is moving. This person is living his or her dream. Why not you? What is the difference between you and this person? The only difference is this person did it. This person allowed himself, herself to live her true self. But not you. That's the only difference you have. It wasn't easy for that person, trust me, but they did it. They fought. They did not give up. And because they did not give up, you can see them succeed. I can tell you, if many other people did not give up, you will hear more successful stories. But there are faces out there that you don't get to see. There are stories out there that you don't get to hear because they did not dare to do it. That's the difference. So when you see those people succeeding and then you say to yourself, sometimes they are lucky, but there's nothing to do with luck there. Or you think, it's too late for me. I'm that old now. I'm 30, I'm 40, I'm 50. It's too late for me. And you keep saying to yourself that it's too late because you're scared. You let your fear take over and you don't do those great things that you could have done. You find excuses after excuses. But then one day it will really be too late. I can tell you that. And that day is actually the day that you live in this world and you're saying to yourself, I could. Once more, I should. Once more. That's exactly what you've been saying all your life. I should, I could. But this moment, when you know it's really the last moment and you know it's really too late, that's when you realize that life gave you all the chances to make it happen, but you didn't take it, You had more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 chances to make things happen, but you were hiding your dreams behind excuses. You were hiding your greatness behind excuses and fear. And now it's really too late. And now at this moment, you are full. You are full of all your dreams, full of everything you wanted. But one thing extra that you're filling yourself with at this particular moment is regret. full of regrets, because you know now it's really too late. You know now there is no excuses. You know now there is no going back. It's really too late. That's why, often when you watch some documentary about people who, has encountered a situation where they nearly died, and one thing they all have in common is they realize that they can do things. They realize that life gave them another chance. You know why? Because at this moment, when they thought it was really too late, when they encountered death, they knew of regret. They knew what it means to be full of greatness, full of everything they wanted to be once, full of everything they could have been. That's when they know that this is my last chance in life to do everything that I wanted to do. It doesn't matter what they have been through, but that's one thing they always have in common. They know that when you reach that moment, when you're about to leave this place, that's when really it's too late for you to do all those things. That's when it's too late for you to let your dream come true. That's when it's really too late for you to let your light shine bright. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys, do not die full. Do not die full. Express yourself. Be yourself. Live your life for yourself. Do not let shame, do not let anger, do not let your family, friends, society tell you how to live your life. Be honest with yourself. Connect with yourself. Because all the time that you had the chances to do something and you keep saying yes but, if you listen properly, if you connect and allow your voice to talk to you, you will hear that small voice that will tell you it is possible. It is possible. But you choose to listen to doubt. You choose to listen to family. You choose to listen to friends. And you live a life of regret. Or life of I should, I could, what if. You will never know it because you didn't do it. You did not allow yourself to be yourself. So when I see other people around me, accomplishing things, people I've been in school with, people I heard of, people I meet, I said to myself, why not me? And I have this little voice that is telling me it's possible, but the other small voice is actually louder, the voice of doubt. It will tell me that no, but always find excuses. And I close my eyes and I decide to listen to that small voice that is telling me it is possible. That doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen quick, but it is possible. It is possible. So you have to take all the steps in order to do everything that you want to do. And I think the very first step is one thing I had to do as well, is to black out to everything else. Is to stop listening to what your friends want, what your parents want for you, but to allow yourself to have your own dreams. I have dreams for my daughter, but she will have to have her own dreams. I have things that I want for her, but as she grows, she will have to want things for herself. And it may be that it's the same thing that I want for her, but if it's not, I can't stop her from looking for her own happiness. I can't stop her from looking for her own greatness. That's something she will have to do. I am right now a tool to provide for her. I am a tool to, show her the way, to be the light. But I am not the one that's going to make the decision to make it happen for her. I can teach her everything in the world. It will be up to her to practice those things. So yeah, people around you can be tools. But too often, we let people around us use us as the tool. They are the tool to show you the way. They are the tool to teach you certain things. But you have to make your own decision into looking for your dream. Defining your dream, your purpose in this life. And one thing that I want to do, one of my biggest dreams, is to actually die empty. Empty of my dreams, empty of my anger, empty of my greatness. Because I'm here to allow myself. I'm here to allow myself to bring a difference into somebody's life, into my own life. I can't die with everything inside of me. I can't die full. Dying full is not only selfish towards you, but towards the universe. The universe filled you with all amazing things that you need to give back. You have to take that time to understand yourself, listening to yourself. Listen to your body when your body says, I'm tired. Listen to everything around you. Listen to your true self when your self is saying you are capable of doing it. There is no difference between the one you're seeing succeeding than yourself. They made the choice to be successful. You are dreaming of being successful. What is a dream that doesn't come true? A waste of time, a waste of energy, and a waste of life. This time that you have is precious. My time is precious. But I do know that my time will come to an end. And when I find myself at this moment when I really know that it's too late to do anything else, my one satisfaction is to say, I am satisfied. I am satisfied that I took all the steps I needed to take in order to let myself live, to set myself free. And it wasn't something easy for me to do. It's not something that is easy to do, but I dared to do it. I allow myself to live for myself. I don't really care what people think about me anymore. I don't really care if I can't please everyone, because you can't please everyone. And one thing I was doing was actually trying to please everyone, trying to make everyone around me smile, trying to make everyone around me fit in. But I did not fit in. But I couldn't smile. But I wasn't happy, but I was making everyone else happy. Why? Why should I be selfish towards me? And I can tell you that now that I took the step into letting myself be, setting myself free, my shoulders feel so light. My skin is glowing. My life is better. And that feeling that I have every single day in my heart, in my head, like all over me, is something that money could not give me. It's something that friends could not give me. It's something that family could not give me. It's something only I could give to myself. And I'm a better person. I'm a better sister. I'm a better mother. I'm a better everything you can think of, because I allow myself to live for myself. My shoulders are relaxed, and I take every single step in order to get to that last moment, and for my last words to be, I am satisfied, because I know that I'm living empty. I know I'm leaving this place, but I lived my life to the fullest. I know that I smiled. I know that I cried sometimes, but I do know that I let myself be who I am, who I was meant to be. It's never, 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 never too late to be who you could have been. Every single day you wake up is another chance. Every single day that you breathe is another opportunity for you to set yourself free, for you to live your life to the fullest, to live your life just the way it was meant to be. It's now time to close your eyes. It's now time to relax your shoulders. It's now time for you to breathe. It's now time for you to feel light and say to yourself, all the dreams that I have, it's possible. All the things that I want, it's possible. Being me, it's possible. Being happy, it's possible, because it is possible. If I tell you it's possible, despite everything that I've been through, trust me, it's possible. It's not gonna be easy. No, it wasn't easy for me. Even after you make the decision, it's not going to be easy, but you need to stick to it. People around you will always be people. You can't change them. Some people will be happy to see you happy. Some people will not. Who cares? What matters is what you want for yourself. Some people will be by your side. Some people will benefit from your happiness. Some people will envy your happiness. Who cares? As long as it works for you. Self-care is not selfish. And for too long, I thought that caring for myself would mean that I give up on other people. I choose everything in my life according to the standards, according to what my parents wanted, according to what makes my friends feel happy. But was I happy doing it? Not at all. Was I myself doing it? Not at all. I was just masking everything that I should let out, everything that I should set free. I was trapping all those things inside of me until the day I locked the door and I know what it means to be happy now. Thank you very much for watching this little talk. I hope you enjoy it. Do not hesitate to let me know what you think in the comments below. Till then, remember to subscribe, like, and spread the love. Be you, be free.